David Gray's life changed forever 25 years ago with the release of White Ladder, one of the best-selling and most brilliant albums of all time. David joins me now, ahead of the release of his new album, Dear Life. You said you didn't like making that video. Was it because you were very wet all the time?
Oh, God, it was
the rain on your head.
Someone's great idea. It rains on Dave all the time. It was like 2 days in the rain.
2 days of rain.
So I had like a wetsuit on underneath my clothes. And
the glamour.
They used this weird filter, so I was sort of painted kind of green makeup.
I remember.
It was horrible.
No, it was horrible.
God.
But it was worth it, let's be honest, it was worth it. This is brilliant. Dear Life, and it's out in vinyl. I love things that are out in vinyl as well as obviously downloading. It's beautiful. That's good. Where's that now?
This is where I've got a house up on the Norfolk coast, and that's where we shot these photos. So that's
me
leaping
Look
across
at you leaping.
the water on the beach.
Stunning, absolutely.
I can still leap.
Stunning. I'm glad you can still leap because it's important. It's important, especially as you're going on tour. Where's it all kicking off?
It starts in Boston. Next
cool.
week, so that's the first gig.
Right.
And then it's a sort of down the rapid style tour, 50 shows between then and the beginning of May. So we come back, we go around North America, and then we start the UK, Ireland, Europe. Then we come back and do a bit more UK, Ireland, Europe. So, yeah, tickets have gone super well. It's going to be really, really exciting. Not surprised at all. Of course, after the huge success, I mean, it was nuts, wasn't it? Did you really record that in your bedroom? I did, yeah. This one was done in the cloakroom.
And the toilet?
That's why I've had to move. I've used all the rooms in the house now. So, yeah, no, this was... I recorded White Ladder in my spare room. And that's... It was strangely a part of the whole process. I found it kind of... I didn't like studios very much. They're a bit impersonal, I suppose. So working in my own little space at night or in quiet times, there was no sort of pressure or anything. So I kind of got a little bit closer to the mic, to the recording. I feel like it was a bit more intimate as a result. So that's part of the record's charm.
No, that makes complete sense. Of course it does. And it kind of worked, right?
Yeah.
It worked quite well. Let's be honest, it really did. But after that, it was crazy. And then you were touring and touring and touring, and you were away from home for a long time. Yeah. And that's hard. Easier now that the girls are older. And in fact, one of your daughters is actually featured on this very album, isn't she?
It's true.
It's lovely.
It's sweet. There was a couple of songs that definitely needed a female voice. So it's a bit like your dad saying to you, it's your turn to do the washing up.
Yes.
I was like, you can sing, come on, downstairs now. So she went there. It was very sweet.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's not easy to endure my sort of steely gaze when I'm in the studio, because I can't lie if I'm not happy with the results. Sure. So, you know, she had to get it right.
And she did.
But she did get it right.
And she did get it right.
I texted her this Monday when the track came out. I said, oh, we're live, the track's live, Fighting Talk's out. She said, I should have a credit on that. Like,
well, she should, to be fair. Your girls keep you in touch.
You're giving her one.
I know. Your girls keep you in touch with everything. When Babylon was on TikTok and was huge, you know, your daughter said, you have to do TikTok. It has to be done.
Yeah, oh, my God, yeah. She said... They're showing your song some love, Dad. You need to do something.
Well, she's right.
What do you mean I need to do something? So, so I said, film a video then, and then I made a complete fool of myself, and strangely enough, the world loved it, so...
Of course they did. Of course they did. You've sort of got the balance right now, because they are older, you know, they're doing their own thing, and you can, you know, obviously do the tour, it's what you want to do. And the new single, Plus and Minus, it's really interesting, because it is about all of those good things in life and the difficulties in life. The kind of album's a little bit... I mean, it's called Dear Life. Yeah. It's a wee bit like that, isn't it? All the highs and lows and things that happen to you. Yeah,
the world of illusions that time creates. So, is the grass greener on the other side, or is it not? Is it you know... So there's lots of relationship stuff and mortality stuff. We've all come a lot further down the road. I'm, you know, I can't persuade myself I'm at the halfway point anymore.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
So it's got this sense of urgency, maybe a kind of, but there's a lightness of touch about the new record. I feel it's very direct, sort of emotionally and melodically. It really stands on its own 2 feet immediately. Some things I make are a little bit more kind of poetic and obscure, but this is very straight to camera, this record. I think these songs were born standing up, and that's why I think they'll kind of be able to go shoulder to shoulder with my my big songs on the tour.
Yeah.
So it's sort of informed the way I've thought about what's going to happen on this tour, because I think these songs are strong enough to do that. So it's going to be exciting to place them in amongst all the absolutely enormous hits, and also some of the stuff from the past. So that's going to be the kind of melange that this tour consists of.
Melange. Oh, I love a melange.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this kind of thing, that you are, in a way, an elder statesman, and the likes of Adele doff their cap and think, wow, you know, you've influenced me, Ed Sheeran, all of that? That must be rather lovely.
They're all recording in their spare rooms as well.
But you did, I mean, they said, you know, you're a brilliant influence on them.
Yeah, it's very sweet. And I think that if you're in the singing game or the music game, all that really matters is that you believe in it and mean it, and pursue what you dream of with passion and zeal. And those two singers are laser focused in doing what they do. So that's what I think nothing less than 100% will do. So I take it as a giant compliment that they've mentioned me in a positive way.
Well, why wouldn't they? Because you're exactly the same. This is wonderful. Dear Life. Is it out now? Can you download it and do all that malarkey?
It's out.
Is it tomorrow?
On Friday the 13th. Oh, 17th. Friday the 17th.
Friday the 17th. That's
yeah,
fine.
so so that's when it's out tomorrow. So you'll be able to get it tomorrow.
Fantastic. And the UK leg of Past and Present Tour, that's in March, but next week it's in Boston. Good luck with everything. It's so lovely to see you.
Thanks,
I'm trying to remember the first time that I interviewed you. Goodness me, we've changed a wee bit, I think. Look,
oh, look at
you! Look at me. What am I wearing, David, for the love of God?
I know. Look at my hair.
What are you doing with your hair? What's happening? What's going on? Oh, it's hilarious. I think we've had a glow up, both of us. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Hi there. Thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. We upload new videos every single day. So click here if you're interested in this video, or head to the homepage for more amazing content.